When we talked about doing this Gorgoroth video, we have been contacted by people all over the world actually who wants to create a Gorgoroth video. And after talking to Tom Visnes, we found out that he was actually the right guy for making this video.
Basically got into Gorgoroth because I've done 2 videos before which King plays in 2 different bands, Orgy Horn and Sog. And he introduced me to Gorgoroth, and I'm a photographer too, so I have taken some pictures of him, and I got pretty much interested in the imagery.
And we decided to, instead of doing a DVD, we decided to do it in a music video.
We started making this because we wanted to try to recreate what Gorgoroth did on stage in Poland, I think a couple of years ago. And when all the film and everything was confiscated by the police because it was too heavy for the Polish people.
So we were accused for blasphemy or something like that. And the tapes are still with the police in Poland, in Krakow. And the producer of that show, Metal Mind Production, he is now facing like 5 years in prison or something for setting up that show. So now we have the fundings, we have the money, we have everything ready to remake this show. You know, we thought of freedom of speech, everything. It didn't cross our mind because we used effects and everything that's been used several times before, so we didn't suspect anything to happen. You know, the sheep heads are referring to the Bible, of course, where Jesus is the Lamb of God. So it has a symbolic value, having sheep heads on stakes or whatever. It represents also, the sheep represents also the flock, and flock mentality, you know. And for us it's about the individual and also the goat.
What we're getting ourselves into.
Well, of course.
Definitely.
Otherwise we couldn't do it. So you have to prepare yourself for something like this.
They come from Sweden and taking the journey here to Norway for being crucified on crosses.
It feels like maybe it's a stupid thing to say, but when you can't be a part of a band, you are out there on the stage doing something else. So it's really fun to take part in the rock and roll metal scene.
My work, I try to work very creative. I had to go into myself a little bit. I think it's very interesting, the makeup and all that, just this graphic concept. And when I start talking about naked people on the cross and sheep heads, and you just start thinking, and I see everything in red and black and white and this furious thing. So for me, this video, and I think it's also what they want to say, it's their attack, or it's God's attack on Christianity in a way. And I see this as the counterpart to Christianity. This is his answer. So I'm trying to get some of that rage out that he stands for, or they stand for. For me, this thing is art. That's basically, you know, it.
Lots of sheep heads, crucified models, males, females, lots of fireworks, barbed wire, blood, everything is placed.
Subscribe!